Good morning and welcome to Morning Walk. This morning I'm here at the beautiful Indian River Lagoon on Pelican Island National Wildlife Refuge here just north of Vero Beach, Florida on the beautiful Indian River Lagoon. And as I've taken this walk back here to this wildlife preserve, I've been pondering Paul's words in 2 Corinthians chapter 12 and verse 9 and 10. We've all experienced times where we have endured physical ailments. And Paul testifies of the fact that he too had a physical ailment and prayed 3 times for what he referred to as thorn in the flesh to be taken away. And after which God responded to him by something that he wasn't expecting. And I think maybe you and I have also prayed and received God's answer in ways that we didn't anticipate. God responded to Paul by saying, "My grace is sufficient for you, for power is perfected in weakness." Wow. It's a nice way of saying, I'm not taking away the thorn. Paul went on to say that he was most gladly, therefore, willing rather to boast about his weaknesses, so that the power of Christ might dwell in him. Now, it wasn't that Christ wasn't dwelling in him, but what he's talking about is allowing for the manifestation of Christ through him during his times of weakness. In fact, he went on to say that he was willing to experience weaknesses not only physically, as he pens the words there in Corinthians. He says, "Therefore, I am well content with weaknesses, with insults, with distresses, with persecutions, with difficulties, for Christ's sake." And he says, here's the bottom line, "For when I am weak, then am I strong." So the question for us this morning, regardless of what we're facing, are we allowing, or are we willing to allow for the weaknesses, for the struggles, for the pressures, for the physical ailments, for the difficulties that we're facing, to allow the grace of God to be sufficient in our lives? Walk in His sufficiency today.